I'm Julie, 32. Standing in the grand ballroom of the Oakwood Resort, I'm surrounded by the opulence of crystal chandeliers and the soft hum of wealthy guests. But all I can focus on is the woman across the room, the bride, my sister Lily. It's been 11 years since I last saw her, and the sight of her makes my heart ache. My husband, Ryan, a 35-year-old surgeon from Johns Hopkins, senses my unease. His hand gently rests on the small of my back, and he whispers, "Breathe, Julie. We earned our place here." Our son, Ethan, a lively 6-year-old, tugs at his bow tie, complaining, "Mom, this thing is choking me." I kneel down and adjust it with a smile. "Just a little while, buddy. Remember our deal. After this swimming pool." As the crowd parts, Lily turns, champagne glass in hand, and our eyes lock. The shock on her face is palpable. My mother, Helen, a social, climbing woman who always put on a show, goes pale, then flushes red. My father, George, a controlling small-town doctor, steps in front of her, creating a barrier between us. "What are you doing here?" Helen hisses, loud enough to draw curious looks. The shame from the past rushes back. I remember being 21, standing in the rain with a suitcase, kicked out of my home because I refused to be a pawn in my parents' plans for Lily. They'd taken my college fund, saying I was ungrateful for not helping at their clinic full time. Ryan steps forward, his voice firm. "My wife is a guest. She's the CEO of Health Tech. We were personally invited by the groom, Dr. Alex Reed." The name Health Tech spreads through the medical professionals in the room. A woman in a navy dress turns to her companion. "That's Julie Thompson." I stand tall, no longer the scared girl from the past. I've built a successful company from nothing, a patient monitoring system that's revolutionizing post-surgical care. Alex approaches, confusion on his face. He looks between Lily and me. "You know the CEO of Health Tech?" He then turns to me with interest. "We've been trying to partner with you for months. Your system is amazing." Lily tries to smile, but it falters. I could expose the 11-year-long lies, how they told everyone I dropped out of college and painted me as irresponsible while using my money for Lily's education. But instead, I simply say, "Hello, Lily. Congratulations." Ethan looks up at me, innocent. "Mom, is that lady your friend?" Alex's gaze sharpens. He senses there's more to the story. Lily's eyes dart between Alex and my parents, struggling for words. Throughout the evening, the differences between Lily's fabricated image and my real achievements become more evident. When Lily tries to talk about medical trends, she fumbles, while I'm praised by other medical professionals for my work. George tells me to leave, saying I'm ruining Lily's day. Ryan stands up for me, listing my accomplishments. Ethan's innocent questions further expose the lies. He asks if Lily went to Harvard like me. Alex is stunned. He realizes that everything Lily told him about her family might be a lie. He pulls Lily aside, and their heated whispers are visible from across the room. Alex then comes to me, clearly shaken. We sit in a quiet alcove, and he admits that he's starting to see the truth. I tell him about my journey, how I worked 3 jobs to put myself through community college and then a state university after they took my college fund. I also tell him how I met Ryan at the hospital where I worked as a receptionist, and how we developed the prototype for Health Tech in our apartment. A month after the wedding, Alex comes to my office. He looks haggard. He tells me that he's consulting a lawyer about annulling his marriage to Lily. He's discovered that the clinic my parents run has been involved in Medicare fraud for nearly 15 years, and Lily was a part of it. I'm not surprised. I've always suspected something was wrong. Alex asks if I'll get involved in the investigation. I think about it. Part of me wants to let them face the consequences on their own, but another part remembers the patients who were cheated. I decide to forward the original clinic records I have from when I worked there. 6 months later, I'm in my garden with Ethan and Ryan. Ethan is watering the plants, and Ryan brings out lemonade. The Davis Hospital has just approved our patient monitoring system, the 5th major hospital this year. I receive a letter from Lily. She writes that the clinic has closed because of the fraud. Alex left her, and she realizes she was wrong. She apologizes for believing our parents' lies. At the Medical Technology Conference in Chicago, I see Lily. She's listening to a talk about medical coding, holding the internship application I sent her. We exchange a silent nod, not forgiveness, but an acknowledgement of a new beginning for both of us. I also finalized the paperwork for the Thompson First Generation Medical Scholarship, a way to give back to students who, like me, have faced family obstacles. Looking back, I know that some relationships are completed, not continued. I've learned to let go of the past and focus on the life I've built with my real family.